Hey, welcome to Kali Yoga. My name is Kyle and welcome to the Chakra Flow. Today we're having a look at the 6th chakra, which is the Ajna chakra, and that translates to command and authority, and it's the overriding intelligence and wisdom that brings all the other chakras to life. The Ajna chakra represents the great element of awareness, and it animates the lower 5 chakras. And you may be wondering how to notice whether or not your chakra is balanced, but when it is aligned, you should be feeling a sense of clarity and wholeness in your life. And it is said in the yoga terms that at that point you are seeing through your 3rd eye. I know, but when the chakra is unbalanced, you may feel a disconnect with your intuition and gut feel. And I'm sure that's something you can relate to. So today we're really going to focus on that on our mat, notice what comes up for us, and really just tuning into that Ajna chakra, the 3rd eye chakra, or your gut sense in your life. Otherwise, when you're ready, you can grab your mat and let's begin. Welcome back. Bring yourself to a comfortable seat, sit up nice and tall. And when you're ready, commit to stillness. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, let your eyes close. Take a few rounds of breath to yourself just to arrive onto your mat. Perhaps you've had a busy day and just going to take a few moments just to shake it off and arrive into stillness. And I want to encourage you to just enjoy your practice for what it is, noticing if perhaps you're feeling urges of wanting to be somewhere else, or noticing whether you are comparing yourself to anything. And just be with yourself in your practice where you're at this present moment. And just enjoy the movements and the sensations. Inhale to fill. Exhale to release. Inhale to fill. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, slowly raise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, let them come through to prayer. Take a moment, if you'd like, to set an intention or perhaps a dedication to someone. Just giving your practice a bit of grounding. Bow your head towards your hands to seal that off. And today we will begin in a table. So stack your hips over your knees. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Inhale, cow. Lower your belly, look forward. Exhale, cat. Tuck the chin round and press. See if you can move with your breath. Inhale, cow. Belly lowers. Open your chest. Exhale, cat round and curl. Neutral table. Inhale, raise your right leg up and back. Square your hips off to the floor. As you exhale, tuck your right knee behind your left. So you're going to crisscross the legs over. If you need to, you can always shift your knees into the center of your mat. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, sit the hips back, hold and breathe. So we're going to work into the outer hips and see if you can even the hips down towards the floor. Perhaps there is a sort of wonky level to them. So keep the hips in line and then gently sit the hips back. If your hips aren't touching the ground, that's totally fine. Just make sure that you're feeling a nice even stretch on both sides and be with your breath. Inhale, come forward to release, plant your hands. As you exhale, step your right foot onto the outside of the right hand and raise the back knee into a lizard lunge. Hold and breathe. While you're here, see if you can lower the hips and open up the chest. So you want to lead length out the spine. Inhale, one-legged plank. Raise the right leg back and up. Hold to the core. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, cross over, hold. Extend the leg out and place it down. And now we're going to work into your IT band stretch here. So you can lower the hip as much as possible until you find a nice comfy spot. If you'd like to, you can always lower it down onto the floor and then bring your left hip over. Or you can keep yourself up into the sky if you want to keep it nice and active. Release. Inhale, stack your right foot on top of the left over and place it down into the floor, coming into a wild thing. So ground the heels and then reach the arm, turning the hips up towards the sky. Inhale, plant your right hand back down, coming into a plank. If you need to, you can lower your knees. Otherwise, exhale, slowly lower down to the floor, coming into a belly position. Inhale, come onto the fingertips, open up the chest. Exhale, dip the right shoulder down to the floor. Inhale, open up the chest, tuck the chin. Exhale, left shoulder. Last time, inhale, open. Exhale, right shoulder. Inhale to open. Exhale, left shoulder. Release. Place your hands down. Inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Stack your knees, hips over your knees. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Inhale for cow. Again, belly lowers. Look forward. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Neutral table. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Keep your hips nice and square. Engage your core. Exhale, left knee tucks behind the right. So crisscross. If you need to, you can just center yourself. Inhale, open up the chest, lower the belly. Exhale, sit the hips back, hold and breathe. Release, come forward, plant your hands, unwind your legs, step your left foot to the top of your mat on the outside of the left hand, coming into a lizard lunge. Raise the back knee, hold and breathe. You can find a comfy space. If this is a lot of strain on your shoulders, you can always lower the back knee to the floor. I really want to encourage you to keep length out your spine and open up your chest. You can also find a bit of relief by coming up onto the fingertips. And if you have any props or blocks, you can always place them underneath your hands. Release. Inhale, one-legged plank, left leg comes back. Keep your hips down, nice and low, keeping your left leg active and straight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, left knee to right elbow cross over, hold and extend to place it down, coming into a ITB stretch. If you need to, you can always lower your hips down to the floor. Let's hold and breathe, again, keeping your left leg nice and active, feeling into the outside of your left leg. Release. Left leg stacks on top of the right to place onto the floor behind you, coming into a wild thing. So ground your heels and then turn your hips, open them out to the sky and reach to the left hand. And release. Left hand comes back down, roll over into a plank. Well done. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog, roll over the toes, squeeze, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog, shift back. Take a moment to arrive into the first down dog of the day. So pedaling the legs out. Spread the fingers nice and wide as you plant your hands and relax your neck. Inhale, knees bend, gaze forward. Exhale, step, jump, and float top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, high mountain, knees bend, gaze up. Interlace the fingers. And then exhale, half moon. So arch over to the left-hand side. Reach up and out of your fingertips. Inhale, move through center. Exhale, half moon to the right-hand side. Inhale, rise through center, look up. Keep your hands interlaced. Exhale, gently arch back, squeeze your thighs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, bow down to release. Inhale, halfway lift, length out the back of your neck. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down into the heels, arms rise up. Hold and breathe now. Squeeze your thighs, sit down into the heels. So really shift the weight back. And if you need to see if you're in the right position, you want to look down and be able to see your toes just over the tips of your kneecaps. Take a deep breath in. With an exhale, we're going to slowly lower and bend down knees, bring your hips down to the floor, shift onto the toes and bring your knees down to the floor, coming into a kneeling position. Inhale, raise the arms up to the sky, interlace the fingers. Exhale, arch to the left-hand side. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, half moon variation to the right. Inhale, through center, look up. Exhale, back bend. Now lower the elbows down, look up and arch back. So really open up the chest. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant the hands, coming into a forward fold. So you tuck your toes, press into the ground, straighten the leg and bow down. Inhale, halfway lift to prepare. Exhale, plank, step back. Keep your core engaged, keep your head up. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Straighten your arms, roll the shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. All done. Inhale, three-legged dog. Raise your right leg to hold. Now, you're going to keep your right leg up and we're going to hop the left foot to the top. If you need to do multiple hops, that's totally fine. But see if you can make your way there. Hopping all the way up with the left foot. And once you get there, stack your right foot behind your left. So crisscross forward fold. Again, working into the hips. Bring your hands to prayer. Inhale, low flying warrior. So come to balance on the left leg, right leg comes up to the sky. Making a nice capital T shape. Bring your hands to prayer, lowering the right hip down. Release release high crescent lunge, touch the right foot back down. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse your warrior, turn the palm and reach back. Exhale, extended side angle, elbow to knee. Bring arm alongside your ear. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back and prepare. Exhale, plank, hands down, step back. See if you can stay connected with your breath. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog, shift back. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg reaches up to hold. Even the weight, actively reach to the toes. Now, same thing here, we're going to keep the left leg up and we're going to hop to the top of the mat with our right foot. Now, if you need to, you can do 1 or 2 hops, making your way there. And when you get there, left foot stacks behind the right, crisscross forward fold. Bring your hands to prayer. Now we're going to shift the weight into the right foot. Inhale, low flying warrior, expand, left leg comes up. Point through the toes, or keep it flexed, but bring your left hip down to the floor and open up your chest. Inhale, high crescent lunge, gently touch your left foot back down. Reach the arms up. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Stack your shoulders directly over your hips. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle, elbow to knee. Reach to the left fingers. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back and prepare. Exhale, plank, windmill your hands to ground. Right foot steps back. Inhale, shift forward with control. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Almost there. Inhale, three-legged dog. Raise your right leg. Exhale, warrior one. Step your right foot in between your hands. And this time, ground your back heel and rise up. So, warrior one is a slightly shorter stance and slightly wider. So if you need to, you can reposition yourself. And from here, we're going to square our hips to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, bow down, humble warrior. So bring your right shoulder on the inside of the right knee. And bow down. So relax the back of the neck. Hold and breathe. And release to rise up. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, eagle your left arm underneath your right. And if your arm is struggling to wrap all the way around, you can just bring your hands to prayer. Your elbows to touch just to start. From here, look to the right foot. We're going to work into a bit of balancing. Inhale. Exhale, full eagle. Step off onto the right foot. Wrap your left leg around and sit down. Just for a quick breath here. See if you can keep your elbows up and shoulders down. And release. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Left leg comes up. Exhale, low flying warrior. Left leg goes back. Bring your hands to prayer and touch the foot back down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, plank, hands down. Right foot steps back. All done. Almost there. Inhale, shift forward. Wrap the elbows in. Make it nice and strong and structured. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower the heels. One more side, and then we onto the ground. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Nice and active. Exhale, left foot in between your hand, warrior one. So same thing here, remember. Ground the back heel and rise up. Slightly wider, slightly shorter stance. And you want to press through the edge of your right foot. Square the hips off, arms rise up. Exhale, interlace behind your back. Inhale, open up the chest, look up. Exhale, bow down, humble warrior. Left shoulder on the inside of the left knee. Relax the back of your neck. And see if you can shift the weight back by pressing into the front heel. Inhale, rise up. Raise the arms alongside your ears. Exhale, eagle the right arm underneath your left. Inhale. Exhale, full eagle. Step lightly onto the left foot. Wrap your right leg over your left. Sit down. Again, keeping the elbows up. Shoulders down and keeping your knees and your elbows in line. Release Tadasana. Right leg comes up. Feel the hip flexor, raise the arms. Exhale, low flying warrior with control, hands to prayer. Right leg parallels to the floor. Point through the toes. Release. High crescent lunge to inhale. Touch the foot back down. Arms reach up. Exhale, plank. Hands down. Step back for the last time. Inhale, shift forward, wrap the elbows in. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway with control. Inhale, upward facing dog, roll over the shoulders, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog, shift back. Well done. Slightly more challenging class, slightly sweatier. Noticing the breath, noticing your body in space. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, bring yourself to a seat. Extend your right leg out. Bring your left heel in. Flex your toes. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist towards your straightened leg. Shift the weight forward and release. Inhale to roll up. As you exhale, shift your legs out. Left leg comes out, right comes in. Same thing here. See if you can get into the front of your sitting bones. Inhale, arms reach up. Twist towards the straightened leg. Shift the weight forward and release. Inhale to roll up. Exhale, slowly lower down onto your backs. Nice and controlled. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. Well done. Allow your breath to slow down. And rock from left to right just to massage the spine out. You can wrap your arms around. Give yourself a tight squeeze. Inhale, raise your forehead up towards your knees. Exhale, release into Shavasana, taking up some much needed space. Bring yourself to stillness. Inhale to fill. Give your body one last tense. Exhale to release and relax. Well done. See if you can lay in your Shavasana, nice and still, taking a moment just to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And see if you can, with your awareness, take a step back just to observe and witness whatever comes up for you. Noticing any thoughts, noticing any sensations, any urges. And seeing if you can notice when you lose the connection and when you come back. Just remain behind all your sensations. You, you, you. You are welcome to lay in your Shavasana for as long as you like. Making sure to come out slowly when you're ready. Thank you once again for such amazing effort into your self-practice and all the support into this channel. If you have any comments or questions, I'll be down below. Otherwise, I'll see you here next time on your mat. Namaste.